and welcome to the Janey with Janey podcast. I'm your host, Jane Anderson, and I am coming today from the cosy kitchen at home. I'm just back from my morning walk with my four-legged friends, Tilly and Bella, who many of you have seen on those of you who watch the video version of my podcast. For those who don't, take a look across on the YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the comments on the podcast page if I'm able to. No idea if I can or not. Mrs. Tech Guru here will have a look and see if she can. There's also lots of shorts videos on there for you to get an insight into the farm, the animals, the cows, the sheep, and just some of the wonderful scenery where I live. So today I am going to talk to you about my recent trip to Belfast, where I spent time with my mentor Kim Calvert and the Dynamite Lifestyle team. Yeah, excuse the noise there, that's the dogs running in and out today because it's warm enough to have the door open. So yes, it was my birthday on Saturday, so it was a great way to celebrate my birthday alongside some awesome friends that I've made through Dynamite Lifestyle and being in the mentorship. And it was also great to be in the energy of the room and be alongside like-minded people, everybody with their goals to work towards, and also Kim's wonderful teachings. She never ceases to amaze me that each time we see her on stage, she is talking about the same subject but in a different way. And for me, it's the realization that actually, as I grow, for all Kim's talking about the same things, about the mindset and understanding our mind and the awareness that we grow while we're learning. And as we grow, we hear different things when we are actually listening to what is being said on the stage. Before Saturday was the collective, which is Kim's way of having an event for all of her clients. I attended a sales day, a VIP sales day on the Friday, which was extremely interesting. And it's not just all sales, there's also a link into the mindset, having some amazing conversations with people who are there, people who we see on a screen, in a box, in a Zoom box, hugs, cuddles, and some amazing conversations. The realization, I think, for me this weekend is actually the investment in myself to find me. As most of you know, you most know the story of why I'm actually here. If you don't, you can go back to previous podcasts, have a listen. And the power of investing in yourself, making a decision for you, and actually understanding that we have all the answers inside. And as I reach for my heart, it is. You do the inner work, find the person inside that is wanting to come out. We all have the answers, and always remember, if there's a problem, there's always a solution. And that links into the law of polarity. But for me, it was the realization that actually the work that I've done on myself has been profound for where I am at this particular moment in time. And as I grow, I get to serve and help you guys to do the same, to find that one thing that, apologies, that's a dog with her toy, hoping she's going out. Yes, she is. Anyway, yeah, we're back. Yeah, so it's finding that one thing that kind of you can resonate with. I know a lot of people love watching and listening to me being outside in nature, and I have found solace in nature. And nature is a huge teacher for us all. And I know I've touched on this subject before, but it is so close to my heart. So it is one of the things that I've been kind of playing with, that maybe that's something I need to go further into and have some nature experience days with me. You can come and walk around in my beautiful countryside here at home. So watch this space. That's definitely something that's kind of playing around in the background over here somewhere. So yeah, that's certainly something that will be happening. I know I touched on the funeral of a dear friend that we'll be attending on Friday of this week. So this was kind of close to my heart after, being away at the weekend. This weekend was my third birthday without Jonathan, my husband, without him here in the physical, if that makes sense to you guys. And yeah, I know he is here all the time, and he's helping me and guiding me on my journey to be the person who can be there for you, and just knowing that everything happens for a reason. And I think we all know that deep in our hearts, and the understanding that the guidance that we get from different places. And I'm saying guidance, you're all probably going, what on earth is she talking about? But it's basically your intuition. So it's those gentle sort of whispers in your head that go this way, do this, do that. And a lot of the time we're kind of like, oh, don't know whether I can, or somebody else has told you that you can't. And we don't actually listen to those inner voices. And I think for me, it's one of those things that I do now. So if something comes to me, I'm great for I'm a pen and paper person. Many of you who know me, I love to write. So I always have a notepad or some form of paper or writing instrument. I've even got a phone that's got the pen on. So yeah, write those things down, those little ideas, and to be honest, get yourself a notepad, and any ideas that come through or thoughts that come through that you think you might need to action, write them all down. It might even just be as simple as like, oh, I need to go to such and such today or tomorrow or in a couple of days. There's a reason why that's come into your head. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at with that one. So that's just a little top tip. Listen to what's going on in your head. Listen to those little words, those things. Podcast was a word that kept coming into my mind, and I kept pushing it aside. I was like, oh, what's this about a podcast? And yet here I am, where I'm we're into the 20s, I think, today. And I just love talking to you guys, and I hope you enjoy listening to me. And I hope that it's useful what I'm telling you. So yes, listen to that inner voice that it is guiding you for a reason, and things will pop up that you will probably not realize were there. So be a bit more open to thinking about these things that's going on in your head. So that's the lesson for today anyway. Your intuition is guiding you from the inside out. And I think that was when I touched on this last week, didn't I, with regards to death and honouring the death of the person, honouring that person as such, so that we can actually do what we want to do and not feel guilty, forgive if we need to forgive, and actually give ourselves some grace, I think is the way I would put it, to be happy being the person we want to be and not feel guilty that we are moving on, and being able to accept things happen. And I think the big one for me, the big switch with that was we all go down the road of what if, what if we'd gone to the doctor sooner? What if we'd been able to have treatment? What if I hadn't come home that night when from the hospital and been able to spend more time with Jonathan? What if? And I think, it's kind of writing all those what ifs down and changing the what if to even. So you're saying, even if we'd gone to the doctor, would this have happened? Even if I'd not come home, would it have happened? Even if, and I think that gives that sort of helped me to forgive myself a little bit, I think would be the way to put it. So that is just a little sort of top tip on the grief side of things today. So we've had a bit of mindset, a little bit of grief. So I think I'm going to move on today. I'm going to leave you to it. It's a glorious day outside. And enjoy your day. And always remember, there's something inside of you that knows no limits. So it's time to believe in you. On the Journey with Janey podcast, always remember there is something within you that knows no limits. It's time to believe in you. Click the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. I love reading your reviews and comments, so right away. So if you're ready to take those small steps to transform your true self, let's do life together.